Hello. Alright, so we gotta wait a few moments for people to come on. Hello, hello, hello. So, oh my god, there's so much to talk about. I miss going live with you guys. It has been a while. So I'm gonna wait for some people to come on, but those that are watching, when this uploads, I'm making this live. Hey, China, what's up? I'm doing a live one because why not? But two, I'm having some uploading technical difficulties. But so I was like, I'm gonna do a live, so I'm not like my channel's not silent for a while. And I have some new things to share with you guys and some updates. Hey, Brittany, and some updates and everything. So why not just do it live? Having some technical difficulties. I actually need to um, clean out my desktop. I have to order a bigger, what's the thing? External hard drive so I can move a lot of my completed videos because I don't delete my videos once I make them and upload them. So I'll put them to a hard drive that way my computer can move faster. So it's just a mess right now. But still trying to get some things uploaded, but I wanted to go live as well. It's a Sunday, had things to show you. I can do some updates. We can talk about life. And I have some, yeah, let's do this. Gotta get my fuel. Anybody else like Powerade better than Gatorade? It's a little rough. Actually, it's not that bad, as you can see. This light patch, so I realized that this light patch, when I dyed my hair, for some reason, this patch light took, you can see it all the way here, took way better than the rest of my hair. So I just have that light patch of gold, but looks like a birthmark. But oh no, they're doing well. I definitely have new growth, but I don't have to wear a headband if I don't want to. I can just lay down some edges. However, I am going to keep them in for a little bit longer because they are holding up well. It's been about, I got them well before I met, so it's been about 2 months. And they're doing well. And plus, we're going on vacation in 3 weeks ish. And I'm gonna be swimming. It's gonna be a lot of water and swimming and stuff. So I'm gonna leave them until then. There's no point taking them out to get a new hairstyle, only to mess that up in the water. So, but no, I have been doing a little dry, scalp a little dry. But I use my braid sheen and do my edges and everything when I'm wearing them. But yeah, thanks for the compliment. They did really well. Or they're doing really well, rather. All right, so a few updates. Hi from Montgomery, Alabama. Where you and you guys are going? We're going to Massanutten. It's a resort in Virginia. Nelson and I have gone a couple times since I've been on YouTube. So everyone's going to be me, Nelson. My mom's going. Christian's going this year. So I'm probably not going to vlog. I don't like to vlog on vacation. But then again, I'm going to have my phone and like do clips here and there. But I don't know. I'll probably do. I'm gonna do snippets of videos, but I'm not gonna do a full vlog because I'm just not. And I don't have a waterproof camera, so so yeah. All right. So life updates. I'm just gonna throw that. Just gonna throw that over there. I got this from Walmart. That was a cool idea. So you'll see that soon, hopefully. But yeah, I graduated my bachelor's last week. Yeah, last weekend. Okay. Yeah, it is. I've gone about 3 or 4 times now. It's wonderful down there. But anyway, graduated with that. I got this 2018 because my aunt, she worked for a photography company. Congratulations. She works for a photography company. And you know when you take your senior portraits, like you take them with the year. So after the year was over, they throw them out. You don't need that year anymore. So she managed to get me a 2009 when I graduated high school and a 2015 when I graduated with my associates. And so, but she retired from the company. So I'm like, oh, I'm not going to have a big 2018. But got one from Walmart. A commemorative year thing. So I can go there for now. All right. So anyway, that's not what this video is about. But updates. I did graduate. I've been so tired. I work 2 jobs. I work 2 jobs every day. And I'm not going to sit here and say I'm not struggling to just, I'm not working 2 jobs because I need to work 2 jobs. I'm working 2 jobs because I worked 1 job and it qualified for an internship. Like, I keep saying internship because I wasn't an intern at my job, but I got credit. So for my degree, you had to find an intern, workplace learning type of thing. But where I worked matched my degree. Hello. So I got credit for working there. But then I found another full-time job that's like, that was awesome for me to just to move up in life. However, I was still in school my senior year, so I couldn't leave that other job because that was giving me credit. So I was working too, working full time and a part time, and it was just like, because now that I've graduated, no, I don't have to work both jobs anymore, and so I am in the process of readjusting my life and schedule, if you know what I mean. I think I just, because I'm young, I'm blessed that I had the energy to do it, but I'm tired as hell. So with that being said, during the week, I'm out of the house at like 6 a.m. and I don't get back home until about 8:30 in the evening. I didn't have time to film. I filmed during the evenings. Do you think you spent less this year than I'm at? Oh yeah, definitely. In the evenings, I don't have some IMAX updates. That's what the makeup updates are. In the evenings, I just didn't have time to film and everything, so I film, in bulk on the weekends, and that's why I'm able to keep my schedule up. But I want to come home when it's light outside, and so I have to reevaluate some things. But it's all good. It's all good blessings in my life right now. I'm just tired as hell. Yeah. So where do we want to go? Where do we want to begin? As far as education goes, am I continuing? Yes, I did. Make sure Sephora box. Okay, so I gotta change my address on my Sephora boxes. So I guess I can do that today. I was saving the April box because the April box was so late. If I upload, because I upload so late, because I still get them shipped to my mom's house, and I don't get down there as much. And the May box is here at her house, so I was like, "Oh, I'll wait till I pick up the May box." But then it's gonna be like July, before I even. But I do have my April box, so we can talk about that today as well, instead of waiting. So I'm about to go back to school for zoology soon. I hope. Zoology is really interesting. Good luck. And I got into grad school, so I will be going for my master's in the fall. I'm going to start grad school, and I cannot do 2 jobs in grad school. But I also want a summer. So you understand, I don't want to, work all the way up till I start grad school. And yes, I'm not working 2 jobs anymore, but I'm in grad, so pretty cool. I'm really excited. I'm going to go for ultimate goal is a doctorate in management, so we're getting there. I'm closer there than what did my best friend say? I'm closer to being a doctor than not. It was something like that. She gave me a mug for my graduation and said I'm almost a doctor. Because I am. I'm closer to being a doctor than, whatever. Alright, so makeup updates. Let's start there. Sorry, I'm in my Walgreens bags. All right, so I went to IMAX. Will you be getting the remaster? No, I'm not. I am a big fan of the original. It's one of my favorite palettes, but that's $65 that I can spend on other things. Now, if I did not like the rose gold, because I know people didn't like it, they didn't like the shadows, quality, blah blah blah, whatever. Yes, congratulations. 56 years. I know that's right. You're never too old. One thing about college is it's not a race. So, you do you on your own time, because I know that's what I'm doing. But congratulations. Proud of you. If I didn't like it, then okay, that might be something to investigate. Like, okay, well, maybe let's see if the new one is what. But I love that one, and I'm not. And it's not going to be. I'm not that person where it's like, oh, well, I love that one so much. Let me get the other one to see how much better. No, it ain't. I understand what she did. I mean, it is what it is. But I'm not getting the new rule. I'm not getting the same palette. She just turned their textured eyeshadows regular eyeshadow. So, yeah, no, I like the textured ones. So, no, I'm not into it. Speaking of palettes, you guys must be reading my mind. So, I went to IMAX, I know, last month. And it was only last month. It seemed like forever ago. So I went to IMAX and I purchased some things. And you guys have seen a few hauls. Since then, I have a couple of new things I want to share. Watching, bro. Yeah. Since then, I have a couple new things. We'll talk about some new things after this. But I got a lot of palettes that weekend. I got a lot of palettes. At IMAX New York, Sephora. When I was in New York, I got a lot of palettes. And I can give you some updates. I have been using them. I have been I'm pretty. Let me get my words right and let me calm down. How about that? I'm doing a pretty good job. Is there any way we can send you stuff? Someone asked me to do a P.O. box, and I said I was, and I don't know why I never got to it, but I'll set up a P.O. box this summer. Because I don't know. I didn't think anyone would. I guess I didn't think anyone really want to send me things, but then I'm like, okay, people send people things all the time, so I'm gonna look into getting a P.O. box. I looked at the prices and everything, and just never pulled the trigger on it. But back to the palettes, I got a lot of palettes while I was in New York, and I got a couple palettes before I went to New York that I don't know if you guys seen, but I'm gonna talk to you guys about them anyway. And yeah, we're going to chat, and I'm gonna give you updates on the ones that I've used. I've been chipping away at it. I can't. Love you too. I can't like do full reviews on these palettes and full tutorials every time I use these palettes. When I work, I can't, I don't have time. But in the morning when I'm getting ready, like I'll make sure to use, I just only been digging, I have this whole basket of palettes. I just made sure to use, you know, a new one every day and different things like that. And so I've been chipping away at it. I have used quite a few, some shades and a few, so I can give you some updates. So the three, I'll go before New York, during New York, after New York. The three that I picked up before New York was this. Okay. This palette from Bad Habit. This was, I think I talked about these actually, now that I mentioned. I think I talked about it in the last live. But anyway, the Bad Habit Aphrodite palette is the dupe for one of the Huda Beauty palettes. I got this and the Quintessential. I did talk about this on Makeup Exchange. And this, I don't think it's a dupe for the Huda Beauty because the textures are not textured. The ones that are supposed to be textured, they're not textured like the Huda Beauty one. They're literally more of like a pressed pigment metallic shadow with dupe, if you will. Like I said, not an exact dupe. Here's the mattes. I think you hold on to it because it's coming. It's coming. I think it's definitely a cheap alternative because that Huda Beauty palette is $65 and you're going to get quality shadows with this one. I've used this one probably about 3 or 4 times only. Like I've used a few of the shadows in conjunction with other things, but like only use this palette about 3 or 4 times. That's about as many times as I can get out of a palette when I have all these to go through. So if you're thinking about getting that one, really decent. The Quintessential, same thing. I really like this one. I like the textures. This reminds me of like a Juvia's Place type of thing. This brand is based in the UK, if I'm not mistaken. So I haven't ordered anything from their site. So it might be hard, I don't know where you are, to get your hands on it. But just a touch up that I still like it. Yeah. The matte, this is my favorite matte of, can you guess? Cinnamon. I mean, so that was really good. And Amber is Amber is one of my favorite shades as well. So, yeah. All right. And then this I have not touched yet. I've been wanting to. I think I used maybe like nothing. I thought maybe I used 1 or 2. Like for a crease or something, but that wasn't this palette because plastic is still on it. So I got this on sale. Too Faced had a big site-wide sale, and this is the Best Year Ever palette. It was one of their holiday it was the biggest, you know, Too Faced has like Sephora exclusives, Ulta exclusives, like their holiday sets, and this was the big one, and it came with like a little planner and different things. It's called Best Year Ever. Emily Noel 83. Oh, it's not just Reptar, it's all of them on the couch. You know, y'all know I love Nicktoons. My Nick box, that's coming to me, and Nelson unboxed our last Nick box. That video was in the queue as well. But yeah, I have a Nicktoon collection of shirts. If you see in my closet, I have my closet open because you lovely people are mesmerized by these legs in the mirror when the door is shut. But no, right here are all my folded graphic tees, and about 90% of them are Nickelodeon. So anyway, so yeah, Emily Noel 83 reviewed all these, and when I saw this one, I was like, that's my jam. So this is what it looks like. So haven't gotten to dive in it yet, but thanks, you guys. But yeah, my leg was popping. And half the time, if y'all OG watchers, I did a video a couple years ago, get to know your YouTuber, and you know I usually film with no pants on. I have on pants today, so I have to be careful of that. I don't usually wear pants in the house. And then the mirror's back there, so gotta be careful. I usually don't wear pants in the house. So those are before. Now, during New York, what I got, I'll talk to you about the ones, just go through quickly ones I've used. So, of course, the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk. I think I have a video up already. Yes, the video that I do my review of the Kat Von D Brow Pomade and the Cover FX Power Play Foundation. I am wearing this palette, and I have the tutorial or like review and demo of this palette when I did that look. That is in the queue to go up. So anyway, but I've been using this one. I like this one. I think I like the rose gold better than this one. I still like this one, but I think just for my style. And then I go back and forth. It's my opinion. I like it, but which one I like better? Yeah. I mean, why you gotta wear pants? Nobody need to know. But yeah, that video is coming, so you can see my opinions on that one. But that one has been being used. Pretty cool. All right, what else? This one has also been being used. The Too Faced Chocolate Gold. This one has been used. I've not done a look just using shades from here because there are two mattes, but I've been using these in conjunction with the other palettes, partially to use multiple palettes at one time, and also because these shades are more pop shades. But I have been enjoying it, actually. I have Chocolate Gold, as you can guess, the big yellow gold one is one of the favorites. But Famous, hold on, let's watch it. Famous, Old Money, and Gold Dipped are the favorites. All shades of gold, if you can guess. You guys know I love gold, so they're all popping in this palette. There are no duds in it. I have not done a look, like I want to do a nice look incorporating the green shade. Let me swatch that one for you. I just haven't gotten to it yet. But it's called Money Bags. I mean, so getting there, but I've been pleased. I'm really that I purchased this one. This one was Too Faced was at IMAX New York for the first time, and this was $29. So I'm glad I picked that one up. So I've been working with that one. All right. What else? What else? I hadn't used the Nude Beach twice. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's decent, but this is the most boring one out of all the ones I have purchased. Greens. Yeah, the green, I'm getting there. I want to do something with that. It's really pretty. This is the Nude Beach. Decent, the balm quality of shadows, but it's kind of boring. I like a warm palette. I do, but for some reason, this one is boring as hell. I've used it twice. The quality is nice. That rhymed. But it is what it is. It's decent if you want a neutral, warm, like that warm terracotta, you know, the shades I like, with some berries. Like, it's beautiful for that, but it is boring to me. And I guess it's also boring because I have all of these other exciting palettes in the basket with it. But the quality I'm not knocking the quality. I paid $18 for it because at the Balms booth, everything was 50% off. And it's definitely worth the whole $18. It's wonderful, but it's a little boring. So I used that twice and I was like, okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. Moon tea. I'll look out for it. What collection is that in? Is that the like that mermaid collection that came out? I'm not sure if I even heard of it. So let me know more details. Okay. Next one that I have used, the Morphe, y'all know this one I've been using the most. This is the Morphe 15D palette, the warm. So I have been digging into probably about these mid 9 Dose of Colors. I've never had any of their Dose of Colors products. No, I do have one lipstick, Kiss of Fire, but their eye products I have not. They're in my local Ulta, and I just haven't pulled the plug yet. Dusty. So, yeah. I mean, I don't even know where to begin with this. It's not a full review, because like I said, I've been staying in the middle 9 shades. I haven't touched the ones on the outer part yet. Glow is really pretty. It's like a fiery orange shift. It's a yellow gold, very faint pastel. So that one's kind of disappointing. Overall, like I said, color scheme, I still have been using it the most. Editor and Epic, they're close in shade, but they're perfect crease shades. These 2 browns here. But yeah, I've been enjoying this one. That's all I can say. I guess it's not a full review, but okay. Someone was commenting and I missed it. Okay. So, Morphe blush highlighters. They're on my radar. The new Morphe blush palettes. I have some new Morphe things to show you guys today. But anyway, this is the other Morphe palette, the 15N. So like the night one. I have not dived into this one yet. This is one I haven't dived into from New York. Haven't dived into it. I have dove into. Have gotten into the 25C, like this bottom area for a berry look. Oh my god, it does look so much better. Morphe 35 OT better than Heat. You do? Okay, well, I have that one today. So for a berry look, this is really nice. I have not like even swatched all of these shades. I haven't had a chance to see. When I sit down and play with the palettes, I swatch them all. Even if I don't show you all the swatches in videos, I apologize for that. I do swatch them all. But I have not even gotten a chance to do that. But the shades that I have dived, I gotta stop saying dive because I'm getting the past tense and present tense mixed up. The shades that I've tried, I have been enjoying, and they show up no problems. I haven't had any issues yet, but I haven't tried any of the lighter shades either. So that's this. If I see, and I taped the name on that plastic sheet. The name thing, I taped it to the top because then I would lose it. Back to someone said that packaging is much better. Yes. So I have the 25. So this is the 25C. I have the 25A and B. Let me show them to you. And they came out with the 25D, which I saw, but I wasn't into. So this is the 25A and B. Look at the packaging. It's just the cheap. I know a lot of people do, so I would like the names. I know a lot of people do, so I would like the names. I would palette, but I have been using them as highlighters. I have used Fireball, Heat, I think Wavelength, and Chromosphere. So I've used about 4 of them as highlighters, which is kind of, and they work really well. Really metallic, like really banging. So here's one. I mean, really banging. I'm at this coming to Atlanta in November. I'm so happy for Atlanta. I'll get there one day. I mean, I've gone to Atlanta, but the IMAX Atlanta will be closer to me than the California one, LA. So that would be another one I would want to visit. Pretty cool. All right, so what else? So I've done pretty well. I have touched one shade in this palette. This is from the Rude Cosmetics, their 35 eyeshadow palette. This is Return of the Eyeshadows Book 4. It's the dupe, well, the replica of the Jaclyn Hill palette. That's what I'm calling it. I used one shade, which is that one, in a crease. It was fine to me. Can't tell you much more about it because that's as far as I've gotten with this one. And so, with that being said, the ones that I have not dived into yet, I keep saying dive, I'm gonna just keep saying it. Into yet is their book one, Twinkle in Her Eyeshadows. I have not gotten into that yet. And I have not gotten into the Glam Perfection from BH Cosmetics here. Still, I'm getting there. I've gone through a lot of them. As well as my Kat Von D. I have not gotten into it yet. How busy I am. When I only have very limited time to pick my eyeshadows in the morning. And I got into that one. And I didn't touch on my Suva Beauty Palette shadows yet. So I'm getting there. I have dug into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 palettes. 11. Wait, I'm tripping. 10 palettes I've gotten into. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and some shadows. That. Hey! 4 and some shadows that I'm still getting into. Right. I don't have the Jaclyn Hill, and I'm probably not going to get it unless it's like $1 one day. And then I did touch on, losing the applicator, touch on the Ember, the shade Ember in the Icon Mini by Absolute New York because I wanted to compare it to the orange in the Morphe palette, and they're actually about the same with the disappointingness. So, they're about the same. Hello, 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 hello. All right, so that is, that is some updates on those products. Some other New York products that I can give you some updates on. Some small updates. Hold on, I'm trying to put all these. All right, some other products that I can give you. Wonderful. I have. Was it the? I wore. I forgot what lashes I wore. I don't even know where they are. I got drunk last rest night. So I knew I thought I wore one of my new lashes, but I don't know where they are. Okay, whatever. I have been using this big highlighter as well from Rude Cosmetics. It's their Queen's Glow. It's a beautiful gold highlight. So I have been using that. No issues with that. I think I wore one of these once or twice. The shimmering highlighter from e.l.f. in Topaz. I can tell you right now which one I touched, which one I used. No, I'm lying. It's this one. The Bronze Glow. Decent enough. It's a little cooler than I was expecting, but I have that. The new ABH Dream palette. The hell is that? I feel like I've heard of it, but I can't even picture it. That shows probably how insignificant it looks. Sorry. I'm this close. I'm going back and forth on Soft Glam. I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to do a wait for a sale. Yeah, it is. It is. So that's been good. Okay. Also, y'all, I might have to do a lighter shade. Yeah, I any crayon case palettes. I'm not into a lot of. It takes me a while to like jump the gun on like indie brands that I've never heard of before one thing that has blown up, because then I'm like, okay, I know they have issues with customer service. A mess. So, it takes me a while. Dream is their new glow. Oh my God. I know what you're talking about. I did see it. I was thinking of an eyeshadow palette. I do know what you're talking about now. The new glow kit. And it has some kind of holographic iridescence, but it looks a little deeper. It's definitely deeper than the Moonchild, but I do know what you're talking about. I don't know yet. I love glow kits, so more than likely than not. Had to reconnect. Yeah, I'm with you. Okay. Just get my connection right, y'all. Okay, get my connection right. So anyway, Mega Revolution has a new stick foundations, and I picked up F13 and F14. Um, I opened them. I swatched them in store, but I didn't even open them yet. So this will start with the new stuff that I have picked up. The rest of it I picked up this week. No, I'm lying. Let me just stop lying. Let me just stop lying and just. The only really glittery one, in my opinion, was the ultimate one. That wasn't my favorite. The rest of them I like. These were $9. I've heard great things about them, but I didn't open them yet because I was still trying out and using my Cover FX foundation. So, hold on. So what I want to do today, I caught up on some sleep. I caught up on some sleep this weekend for the first time in a while because I'm a busy lady. I want to not move things around. You can see back here, it's looking a little cluttered. And so I'm going to switch some things out in these drawers and different things because I don't know how I'm feeling it. I don't know how I'm feeling. I didn't buy anything new or anything like that. But since I've used quite a bit of my stuff, I can start putting it away and everything. So it's kind of like not like a cleaning, but just putting the things that need to be used in the forefront. Anyway, let's get to this. So I got F13. This is F13, and I got F14. Okay. Hold on. Heard great things about it. The darker one is F14. So the darker one is F14. This one looks a little cool. Would love to see a video about natural highlighters. I can do that. I'll write that down. I can do that. But when I blend them together, I mean, it like disappears on my hand. Like it's like perfect. Beautiful. So I did that in the store, and I know you match to your cheek. I know, but I've gotten pretty good at it. So I got F13 and F14. So pretty excited about those. And I want to, yeah. So my foundations and different things. I'm just switching some things up. Have new favorites since the last time I organized my foundation. So they can go in the forefront. Natural highlighters, that'll be a good video. Make note to write that down. Okay. Anyone has these, let me know if they're bomb. They seem bomb. That's what I've heard through the grapevine. But then I heard Fenty was bomb. So I'm just saying. All right. So I got the Perception palette by Makeup Shayla in ColourPop. Now, when it arrived, the mirror was shattered. Now, here's the thing. The mirror is behind plastic. So I am pretty confident that no glass is in the shadows or whatever. However, I emailed ColourPop immediately, sent them a picture. They sent out a replacement. However, I think someone stole my replacement out my mailbox. I live in an apartment. It said it was delivered just like this one. I've never had an issue, but it's not there. I'm getting to the bottom of it with the post office. But anyway, I'll probably just use this one in the midst of that fight, and then that one I'll give it away. Whatever. I'm just not that high maintenance when it comes to things like that. I didn't pay for the replacement, so anyway, yeah, this is the Makeup Shayla. It is beautiful. So I haven't dived into that. Now I'm on to like my new things that I have gotten into. So I picked that up. And this right here, Sassy, I didn't even swatch it yet. But y'all already know this looking like a blue-brown dupe. It's already looking like a blue-brown. Already looking like one. And I haven't touched it because I want to make sure I get the replacement or whatever. But if I'm still fighting with them like next week, I'm going to start using this one and then just have an extra for whatever. Um, yeah, so before I get back into makeup, I went to Target and I got some of these exfoliating wet cleansing wipes. I love wipes. I don't need any more wipes. Although I'll go through them quickly. But these were only $1.99. Target brand wipes are like, I just bit my tongue, are like $5, but these were $2. And they're exfoliating cucumber scent, but they have the little beads, their little texture to get that dry skin. And you know, my nose gets dry. So I picked up 3 packs of those. So I was like, all right. I didn't go in there for that, but I figured I'd share. At Walmart, I got some moisturizer. I ran out of my L'Oreal moisturizer. That's like one of my favorites. However, do I shop, Brittany? Do I ever shop at Bath and Body Works? See, Brittany don't even understand. Brittany don't even. Can you see me? Can you see me? This is all Bath and Body Works. That is brand new. That has not been used. That I am on a no buy from Bath and Body Works because it is bad. Okay? Because I will never get through any of the items that I have. So yes, to answer your question, yes, Brittany. Yes, I shop at Bath and Body Works too damn much. Why? It's been a while since I shopped there again because I'm trying to get rid of crap. And then it didn't help that Jessica, my best friend that did the Get Ready With Me, she worked at Bath. I never do because it's been a while. But she used to work at Bath and Body Works. So I have so much Bath and Body Works. But you won't see a haul for a while because I can't. The next time I go, if I have a moment of weakness, I will do a haul and show you things. But it's so much. I never get rid of it. I have in my shower, I am addicted to, oh my God, what is it? The aromatherapy sleep. So I have like 3 bottles of that shower wash. I have, now I have the stress relief, some by my computer in my room. I have a whole basket of the sleep pillow spray and oil. And I'm trying to do a project pan on Bath and Body Works. Like I cannot buy, I've done really well. Like I haven't bought any Bath and Body Works in months because I just can't. I can't. The Body Shop butter lotions. I'm not a big fan of the Body Shop for whatever reason. I've always shopped in Bath and Body Works, but I'm not buying any Bath and Body Works product or Bath and Body period. Don't care the brand. I can't handle it. The only thing I do stock up on that Bath and Body Works is hand sanitizer. But the last time I went, I got a whole bunch of them, so I'm still going through them. But yes, I do shop at Bath and Body Works too much. Okay, back to my moisturizer. So my L'Oreal moisturizer, I ran out of, I've gone through like 3 bottles of that. Really love it. But I went to get some more. It's like $13, but I went to get some more and I was looking around. And the past 3 weeks I have been breaking out. I do have oily acne prone skin. I get it. I have it under control for the most part, but I've been breaking out due to working forever, not sleeping, not drinking enough water, because all those things. So anyway, I went back to a acne type of moisturizer, and this is the Dual Power Moisturizer. It's the Walmart brand of the Clean and Clear that I always use. So I just picked up that. So I'll be using that moisturizer for a while. So I picked up. Also, you guys know I love sponges. So Sonia Kashuk has this big body sponge. It's $9 or $10. Picked it up. It's a teardrop. So look at this. So it's a teardrop and then it has like a flat side here. This is the pointiest sponge I own. I mean, you gonna get, look at how, I mean, you in there. I didn't wet it yet. It feels pretty soft. It's not as soft as a Beauty Blender. It's around the Real Techniques and it's not wet either. So I don't know how soft it'll get when it's wet, but look at that point. I mean, that is going to be something. I'm excited to use that. It's a really good point on that. And I like the bigger sponges when I have longer nails. So, yeah. Pumped about that. Now, back to makeup. So, yesterday, I had went to an Ulta. Let me say this. I rarely go to Ulta planned. Do anyone else? When something new is out, for some reason, I never get there. And I don't know. But, like, every day, there's an Ulta, and I'll go in, and I get the best. Sometimes I find the best things. I don't know. So I went to Ulta, I actually went to Ulta. I went to Ulta yesterday and today, but a couple weeks ago, I posted on Instagram, but I don't think I showed these in a video as well, so I'm bringing them back out. This was Ulta a couple weeks ago. I went to, yeah, it was a few weeks ago. Went to an Ulta and they had a MAC display. It's not my normal Ulta, but they had pretty much the whole MAC counter in this Ulta, which was really awesome. And I picked up, finally, the Rose Fix Plus. I have been, like scraping my Lavender Fix Plus forever, like really being cheap with it, like really using it. I love Fix Plus, but you know, the scented ones, they were limited edition for a while. And then they came back out, and I mean, sold out immediately, and I could never find it. But this one had all of them in stock. So I got the rose. I love rose scented things, and it smells so nice. So I got the Rose Fix Plus, and now I don't have to cry about it because it's permanent. But I also got the gold one. The gold light. And so I've only used this once. I used it at my graduation on my body. And there was a little shimmer reflect situation. It's not overwhelming. It's not overwhelming, but it has those yellow gold particles that do well in the sun. If you wear it, like if you put this on your face under your makeup, it's not going to show through your makeup. But if you put it over, you will get a little bit, you're not going to sparkle. You know, you're not going to be a golden goddess, not going to lie to you, but you'll reflect light a little bit. That's what it is. But it looks really pretty on the body. So anyway, I got both of those. Okay. Now yesterday, I picked up this. Okay, so Makeup Revolutions has loose highlighters. They don't have MAC in store yet. Yeah, some of them don't have MAC at all. Like my local one doesn't have a MAC display at all. And it just has some mini things on the little tier at the counter. But this one had a whole MAC store. So, this is Pearl Light's loose highlighter from Makeup Revolution. I got this in Candy Glow. I don't know what spoke to me. They got like 4 different shades. Oh, excuse me, I burped. And it spoke to me. I'm not a loose highlighter person. I'm a highlighter person, but I'm not a loose highlighter person. But anyway, why not? So this is the one I got. Whew. Picked that up. Didn't go in there for that. But picked that up. So I got, I guess I'll do all this. So I got these 2 eyeliners from NYX. So NYX has a vinyl eyeliner, and it's like vinyl liquid eyeliner, and it's black. And I've used it in many videos. I love it. It's one of my favorite eyeliners. I recently just used up all of one, threw it out. So it's got its worth. But anyway, I was in there and I saw these strictly vinyl eyeliners. Don't know if they're the same as the regular vinyl eyeliner, but they came in colors. And so the strictly vinyl eyeliner. And I picked up this gray. I swatched them here, but that was earlier today. So I took everything out of the packaging. Swatch it again. I will say this, they're not vinyl. They dry matte. But I still like the colors. So I picked up, I don't know where the vinyl comes from. I picked up Dauntless, which is the gray, and Hazy, which is the red one. They do last all day. They do, excuse me. I love that eyeliner. So anyway, picked up those 2 colors. Now, all right, so I went to Ulta yesterday. I guess you guys can tell. You've been watching my channel for a while. My, I guess, favorite makeup item would be eyeshadow palettes. I love all makeup, foundations, concealers. I love it all, but I don't know. New eyeshadow palettes get me the most excited, I guess. So, Morphe. First off, this is, let me go over here and make sure. Alright. So, anyway, Morphe. I went yesterday, and they have these little 9 pan eyeshadow palettes, and they're the 9A, B, and C. The A is okay. I like the B and I like the C. They didn't have any more of the C, so I just picked up the 9B. And this is called, does it have a special name? Oh, Bronzed Babe. So this is what it looks like. Very neutral, very boring. But I like this one better than the balm one. I don't know why that one's just really boring to me. But very neutral, but you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes, a satiny shade, and like 2 metallics. And this, in my mind, is like the perfect travel neutral palette for me. Anyway, don't know, but I picked that one up. And these are $12, so really affordable. $12 at Ulta. And so this was at the Ulta that had the MAC counter. The Ulta, my local Ulta, they only had the 9, I think. They only had one. Like on display, it was just only one. But the other Ulta had all 3. And then I picked up the 35R. I didn't even, Morphe has so many 35s. But this is the 35R. I saw it and I was like, okay. And it's called, I threw the box away. Let's see. 35R. Ready, Set, Gold. Ready, Set, Gold is the 35R. Oh, good. Did she like it? Good. And I love gold. So this one is kind of divided up, which is really cool. And it's a little over half are these neutral, warm browns. Oh my God. Makes me so happy. And then the other half is shades of gold and copper and bronze. These, I know. A lot of people give hate to the Morphe 35s, but for $23, you're getting hella eyeshadows. Like, so, look. Oh my goodness. This made me so happy. Made me so happy. I have been toying back and forth with the idea of depotting my Morphe shadows, my Morphe palettes into like bigger magnetic palettes. But what stops me is one, they're not labeled. So if I ever wanted to go back to just like having those palettes, I would never know which shades go with which. I am doing an updated makeup collection video. I just have to film it. It is coming. It is coming. Very soon. I'm going to film it. Well, this weekend coming up is Memorial Day sometime, so I should be filming it this weekend coming up. But yeah, that's soon. But I've been toying with that idea. I would have depotter's remorse. So I've been looking up YouTube videos of people that depotted theirs and how they organize them. And I don't know. I don't want to regret the not having them in the palettes organized again. Like, and I know, like, I don't know, because then I think about, like, what if I want to do a look using only such and such a palette? Now I don't have that. I don't know. It's weird. It's my anxiety. I don't know. What you guys think about that? If you had as many Morphe palettes as me, would you just leave them as palettes? They're stored neatly. It's not like I'm running out of room. Or would you depot them and have all these singles, which, I don't know. So anyway, I got those. And then today I went to my local Ulta. So it kind of balances out because my local Ulta doesn't have a big MAC display or a big Morphe display, but they have a big ColourPop display. So they had like a bunch of liquid. Yeah, and I'm not into it. They're hard to get out. Yeah, and I know that too. So yeah, I'll probably leave them how they are. But what I will do is take pictures of the palette and print them and put them on here. So I think I might do. But anyway, they have ColourPop and they have single shadows. They have like, I want to say like 20 or so different ColourPop shadows. And I didn't have my makeup inventory with me to know which ones that I already have. So, but I'm going to switch my makeup inventory to a Google Doc instead of an Excel spreadsheet so I can carry it with me on my phone as it updates. Okay, but anyway, I did that whole thing. So they have a small Morphe display, and yesterday at the other Ulta, I saw the 3502, and I was like, okay, with those 2 reds in it, I was like, yeah, I do this. They didn't have any more. And then I went to my Ulta, and they didn't even have it at the display, and so at the register, they had a special tier with the 3502, so I snagged up the 3502. And there was coupons. I had some coupons and some points at Ulta that I used today. So it's so crazy because this is the 35R. Look at that packaging. This is the 3502. So they're really trying to step it up. What kind of doctorate are you planning on getting? A doctorate in management. So it would just be a DM. Doctorate of management. At my school, I have to dig more into if you can pick a specialization when you're with your doctorate, or it will be a doctorate of management. So my master's is specialized, but management, DM. Anyway, so this is the 3502, and I bought it. Okay, so this is a plastic. It has a plastic sheet with names that I'm going to tape at the top. I'm going to tape at the top. But look at these bright reds. Oh, I stuck my nail in it. These bright shades here. This one is a satin metallic. This is a matte. Oh, gosh. So excited. So, I picked that up. I know. Candace, your eyeshadow palettes. I don't know. I'm a sucker for them. I am a sucker for them. That's like my makeup budget, and I do have a makeup budget. I set one for myself every month, or depending, like, it just depends on how I do it each month. Or if I know, like, I get an extra pay, I'll put that to the makeup budget. Or things like that. It's different than like a savings. Because like savings is like it's an account, and or like sometimes I have like my jar, like my vacation savings. Not like that, but it's just like this month, like, okay, this is what I got. This is what I'll have left over. This is what I'm doing with it. This is how much I'm probably going to spend on makeup. That's what I do. And anyway, when I set that, 80% of it is eyeshadow. So that's what I don't know. I love eyeshadow. So then at the ColourPop, I got 3 new palettes. I know. 3 new palettes. So this one, okay, so we got to talk about one of them. We got to talk about it. I picked up the Element of Surprise. This one I was going back and forth with. But I love ColourPop's palettes. They're small, they're compact, they work. So this is the Element of Surprise. This is the Give It To Me Straight. Has some berry in there. That one's really pretty. And then, okay, so I picked up the Kathleen Lights Dream Street. This palette, I wanted it for a very long time. I love the color selection in here. I have nothing against Kathleen Lights. I know there was drama because she said the N-word at a house, she was at Jacqueline Hill's house, and they were hanging out, and she was drunk, blah, blah. I don't care. I don't care about the excuses or whatever. But I'm not going to sit here, and this is what I'm not going to do. So there's a difference in her and He Who Must Not Be Named. Let's say that. He Who Will Not Be Named has shown malicious intent to people of color. She has not. I'm gonna tell you the first thing. My boyfriend's white. He doesn't say the N-word. My best friend is white. She has said it. In like party situations, she raps. She has said it. And so I'm not gonna say, and it doesn't bother me, no. But we're in a closed quarters. I don't know what she does outside. If another black person will pass, that's her problem. But in close quarters, I'm not going to sit here and say me and her not rapping big. And she's cute, but it's not my flavor in videos. But with that, I understand, like, you should apologize. You should. I think she's cute, but it's not my flavor in videos. You're offensive to people. But I am not personally angry at her at all. No. So, that palette, I love ColourPop. And this one, the packaging is beautiful, but the color selection, I don't know, I just really thought I've been eyeing it for a long time, and they had it in store at Ulta, and so I picked it up. Really pumped about that one. I love ColourPop, so adding these 4, if you include the Perception, to my collection makes me happy, which means ColourPop is about to get its own drawer in my Alex. They're gonna get their own drawer, my babies. They're gonna get their own drawer. Very excited. And I'm keeping these boxes because they will do well on a canvas, because they're really pretty boxes. Yeah, so I don't have any comments. Let me know. I know if you want me to be angry, I understand. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say I am. I have bigger things going on in my life than to be angry at her. And that color selection was bomb. Where else are we? Okay, so the last thing, this is the newest thing. Milani. So I found the 2 blush palettes at Walgreens. I love their rose blushes. Can I just say that I love their rose blushes? They are little, they're like on that hill of if they go any farther, they'd be too light for me. But because they're not too light for me, they give that natural flush that I enjoy. But anyways, these two palettes, um, they're blush palettes. And this is, the one is called Flowers of Love. Let's open them up. I just got them. Let's open them up. Flowers of Love. Let's make a wrinkle. No, you shouldn't be angry. It's whatever. There's other things in the world that right. Thanks for being proud of me, Brittany. My career goals. Let me show these blushes and stuff, and then we'll talk about life. So this is Flowers of Love. That one's definitely a little light for me. Too light. Oh, but together is kind of. Why didn't I show y'all the swap? Why didn't I just show y'all? All right, so this one's definitely too light. But then we have two. Are they not the light? Sorry, they're really washed out. Yeah. So connection is a mess, and YouTube is a mess. So anyway, they're like deeper. You see it. They're kind of washed out. The pinky, more of a not coral. It's more of a light pink. Anyway, and these are deeper. But I picked up both because I couldn't resist. So these are the deeper ones. And this is Floral Fantasy. They're really washed out on camera. This one is actually a neutral, like peachy gold, a NARS Orgasm, but a little bit deeper than that, if you can see that. All of these I can definitely wear. But the light is not helping. This is more of a highlight shade. It says a blush, but I would definitely like, yeah, it has a little satiny right here. It's like a more highlight. Isn't that a highlight? I don't know. But this one's definitely my favorite. Anyway, I was up because I love the flower blushes and I couldn't resist. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And then this is the Milani Prep and Brighten Rose Face Oil. So I've been wanting to try a face oil. I have oily skin, but they say those things don't. You can still use oil on oily skin. But this is a face oil, but oils are expensive. So Milani comes out with one. They have two. And this is the Prep and Brighten Rose Face Oil. And Emily Noel 3 reviewed this and she liked it. And so I'm like, all right. I'm like, I'll give it a try. It was $12. So this has sunflower oil, apricot kernel oil, and cranberry. I'm not going to pronounce that. So I'll just show you. Yeah. So let's open it up. Oh. Look at the bottle. Look how pretty that is. It's not that thick of an oil at all. So. Smells like rose. So it's a push button stopper. I don't know what I'm doing. Never used a face oil before, but I want to use that on my body. Took off all my swatches because that's what oil does, but so I'm excited to play with that and add that into my skincare routine that is non-existent. But yeah, so as far as that's all the new stuff I wanted to share with you guys, but as far as like life goals and career goals, so my bachelor's is laboratory management. I love the lab. I minored in biology. My associate's is in biology. And I work in a microbiology lab now. But as I've grown, I've learned that while I love science, the part of me, I am more than just being in a lab. I am good at what I do in the lab. However, I know I want to be bigger than that. So I chose laboratory management because I'm like, well, I can run a lab or a whole research center or a whole laboratory department. Great. Like, I love that. So I got my job, my full-time job. I actually work at a nature and science museum. And what we do is while we're in a museum, museums are cool. But while I'm the STEM education coordinator there, and as well as a little bit of marketing. But what we do is we do a lot of outreach to get these children, to get um, underprivileged areas, to get them interested in science and to provide them with tools and resources so they can learn and reach their potential like anywhere else. We do like science fairs and career fairs and activity, like so many things with outreach, with education and oh my gosh, STEM. Now I can't be a teacher. I don't like kids that much. I like the potential in pushing them and supporting them, but being in a classroom with them. So no, I'm not going that route. But so I chose, and we're a nonprofit. And so I learned that, to run these things, you need sponsors and you need people that care, and you have to show them, like, look, this is why you're writing a check, blah, blah, blah. So my master's is also in management because I want to be the boss. But my master's is management, but it's going to focus on nonprofits and administration. And the course load, like write grants and learn things like that. And it ties into my science background because, like, labs need grants for research, labs need grants for this, especially like it all ties in, and I want to focus on just the science education, try to tie it all in, but I focus on nonprofits and administration. And then the doctorate, because I want a doctorate, but I think it's just, like I said, with my school, I think it's just management, the D.M or .DM or whatever. And so, like, my ultimate goal with a nonprofit, with the master's, I could be an executive director of something. Is that the overall goal? I mean, to be in charge, to be at the top, to be able to have the most influence on the decision making that's best for the organization. Obviously, yes. But like, can I say I want to be a? No, I cannot answer that question right now. I don't know. I just know I want to be involved with the sciences and supporting the education, the sciences, whether it's on the college level, collegiate level, that's what they say. Whether it's on that level, whether it's on, I don't know. But I know I want to support it. And I have an education background. I used to be a teacher, and I know how important education is. And I know how important having the proper materials and tools to teach is. However, do I desire this to be back in the classroom? Maybe on the college level, maybe. But I'd rather be behind the scenes just helping and being the reason that everyone's still doing well and everyone has the materials that they need. So that's where it is. That's where we're going with this. Now, with that being said, I don't mind going back into a lab. If a lab pays me a decent amount of money to go and work, and definitely. I love the lab. But the ultimate, like, No, I don't know. No. So what's up with you guys? Any other questions for me? I'm gonna try to do a Q&A video soon. But I'll have to reach out, like, on social media. I'll reach out on social media, my Facebook page and things like that. Thanks. How old am I? I'm 26. I might seem older or I might seem younger. I think I think it depends. Kind of a dork. 26. I'll be 27 next month. So the doctorate plan is to finish the doctorate by the time I'm 33. Because it's not a PhD, it's just a doctorate. The master's should be 2.5 to 3 years, depending on course load. When you work full time, it's tough. And then the doctorate will be another 2 years, 3 years. I'm sorry. Hopefully, cross your fingers. That's if I don't stop or take a break. But yeah, I'm 26. So close in age, I'll be 24. Hold on. June 16th. So you know my birthday, June 17th. What's up? What's up? Geminis. Any other hobbies besides makeup? I like arts and crafts. Well, probably not consistent hobbies other than makeup. Makeup is one that I am pretty much involved in every day, whether it's like shopping on my phone, checking updates of new releases and filming and everything. But I like crafts. I like arts and crafts. I like to make things. I like, seriously, like, build things and make things. I don't know why, but I wouldn't call that a consistent hobby because I usually make things when I need things, not just for the sake of making them. Um, Happy birthday, Cheryl. You're not old. You're as young as you feel. Um, yeah, but makeup is the consistent hobby. Trying to think. No, that's pretty much it. I have to do my nails, but I've been getting my nails done because I've had the money to. And I've been tired, don't have time to do my own nails. However, I will be getting back into that very soon because my mom is going to gift me a. She's been supposed to gift it to me, and now we've been going back and forth, and so she's not out of spite, but a UV nail light. And she's like, I'm gonna get it. And then when I complain about it, you know what? I'm getting it. And so we go back and forth. And I refuse to buy it myself. So now we're in this ongoing battle because it was supposed to be a Christmas gift. And that's how long this battle has been going on. But my own UV light so I can do my own gels and different things. So I have a scab on the back of my hand. And oh well, now I don't anymore because I just scraped it off. And I don't know where to wake up with bumps and bruises. I think I have a ghost in my house. Well, I know I have a ghost that is that. Let me calm down. I am pretty sure I have a ghost that has followed me to this apartment, but not to attack me. But I think to just, I don't know, because I was the only one that was nice to it at my old house. Like there's a whole thing of history of my old house that I'm pretty sure there was a spirit in there. I don't know, and I think it beats me up in my sleep, or it's trying to beat up Nelson and gets, I don't know. But I feel like I always have random scratches and bruises. My mom just said, y'all need to find a way to meet. Tell her to come on. We'll meet. We'll have to meet. Come to New York next year. I am waiting for the dates for IMATs to be released so I can start hotel shopping. That is how serious it is. That's how early I plan. My nose ring is crusty. Sorry. Ring is a little crusty. Yes, I didn't necessarily have a ghost, but at my old house, because we lived in row houses, so like classic row house, like brownstones, like row house. So it's like a row of houses. It's like a row of houses, and then see if your ghost like. I listen to all music. It doesn't. I don't think it's not out to hurt me. I'm definitely sure of that. It's just, I don't know. I think it's just a spirit around. I don't know who it is. I don't know. But I'm not gonna. I just go about my life. But there's a row of houses. But I've played all types of music, so I don't know. I have a row of houses, and then there's like, if you walk behind the block of houses, then there's everyone's backyard, right? And then there's like the alley, right? Okay. So our houses, this is a row of houses. Our house, it's like the corner house, our house, a big space, which is now our side yard. And then the rest of the row houses go all the way up. There's literally a blank space in between. And we know it's a blank space. It used to be a house because our address, why can't I think of our address right now? But I don't know, let's say it's 100. This should be 102 if you're on the even side of the street. But this house, not the blank space, but this house is 105. No, I'm sorry, 100, 102. This house is 104. So 102 is missing. And we're like, where was this house? Like, we had a whole side yard into this house. There was a fully grown, I mean, probably about this big around, pear tree producing pears in the middle of Baltimore City. What are we doing? It was this pear tree producing pears. The tree wound up dying maybe like 4 years ago, and so we cut it down, whatever. But it was producing pears every season. We didn't know how to take care of a pear tree, but it was producing pears. Like, what pears? A pear tree. So anyway, I was like, something not right. So we did get information. We looked it up that the house burned down. There was a fire at 102 or whatever, and so. I think someone must have passed away in that house. I'm thinking that, or because I'm not thinking someone passed away in our house. I think someone passed away in the house that burned down and then moved into our house. That's what I'm thinking. But I like things will have like I'm very. I had to use the term OCD because people abuse that term when they weren't like without being diagnosed, and like when I was going through my really bad anxiety spouts as like a teenager. I was diagnosed with a mild case of it because I did have like some obsessions and compulsions and everything. And so some of them still stick with me. I don't like to call it OCD, but some of them stick with me. And one of them is open drawers. Very weird. So you guys know I have crap on the floor, but I have drawers everywhere. Like, all my makeup is in drawers. So before I go to bed, and this is at the old house too, before I go to bed, I like to shut them. I just don't like open drawers or doors. The door can be unlocked, but shut the door. I don't know. I'm not afraid of anything with it. It's just weird. It just bugs me. So at night, I shut all the drawers. I shut them all, like that. I would wake up and drawers would be open. Like, not my mom coming in and rummaging around. If my mom came in the room, I can hear her. But no, it was just, and I wake up and open. Like, open. Like someone was looking for something. And I'm like, huh. My cat can't open them either. And that was kind of weird. And then like my door, so like at my old house, my door was kind of ghetto. So it wouldn't shut all the way unless you like stuck something in the door. Unless you like stuck something in the door. And so like I would shut my door like leaving from school, leaving for work or whatever, shut the door with the little thing stuck in it. And then I would come home and the door would be shut, but the thing wouldn't be. Like, it was just weird things that like a cat couldn't do and things like that. So I'm like, all right. And wake up with random scratches and like not anything where like I had to go to hospital, but just like a scratch or like, I don't know, really weird. And I think it was not so much to hurt me, but just more to get my attention. I don't know. And so I told my mom, I was like, we gotta go to this house. We do. And no one ever like, hi. No one ever like, we trying to secret about something. So I had a gold love, LOVE, this is like this, like my 2018. It was probably like half of this, and it was like LOVE, like a gold love thing. And it was like on the bookshelf over here. And me and Nelson were standing over here, and we were fussing about something. And I was like, just going at it, fussing. What up? Next thing you know, this love flies off the shelf, and like if you're jumping up and down, it will fall straight down. No, it almost like flew off and split right in half, and the love split right in half. And I was like, and I think I wasn't scared because I feel like my ghost was protecting me. I was like, and so I don't know. And so and that was like, that's the craziest thing that we've experienced. But I don't know. I'm not afraid of things like that. But I feel like it is, or I'm just crazy, but I don't know. But that was the funniest one. Cause I was like, someone wants you to stop yelling at me. But that's what it was. But other than that, I don't even know how we got on that subject. But yeah, I think I have. You're comfortable living with. I'm not. What am I gonna do? She said you're comfortable. I'm not. I feel as though first off, if it's true, I could just be crazy and things could be a coincidence. The walls can shake. I live in an apartment, so whatever. I did have cats. I lived with cats. Sometimes they would be in the bed with me. So it could be a situation of they scratch me. Bruises, I don't know. But they would scratch me. It could be a situation of that. It could be a situation of, like, I feel as though if I dig deep enough, there are alternate explanations for things that I experience. So I'm not going to sit here and say, I just want to think it was a ghost, but it could not be. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there could be situations where all my experiences could be debunked to be something else. However, let's say they're not. What am I going to do? First off, if it was there, it was there. I moved there. I moved into that ghost house. So what am I supposed to do? Number one. Number two, I'm a ghost. I didn't say like a demon. My grandmama is the most God-fearing woman in the world. You have to think about now I think like, my grandfather passed 4 years ago. It could be him just protecting me, looking over me. I'm not gonna want to get rid of my grandfather. So you gotta think about that too. I lived with my grandfather. I was living I lived with my grandfather. I'm trying to think of the years. I've never seen anything. Now that's just you think I've never seen anything. So I will say this: my experiences have never been like, I've never ever seen anything that like shouldn't have been there. Like any whoosh. No, I've never seen anything. But then I think about You know, when people say ghost or spirit, it doesn't have to be like a demon. Like, get across, get to know that my grandmother's was God fearing woman. My granddad is a God fearing man. At the end of the day, I mean, Bibles all around the house. You know, she's you know, my grandmom's awesome. So if it was in the house, I mean, if it was something bad, she definitely was protecting us. However, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's like demonic. Like, like I don't think it's. I just think it's just a lost spirit. If that's what I want to think. That's what I want to think. But it could be anything else. It could be whatever. But like I said, my grandfather passed, and I know we had a weird incident where the phone rang, and we thought it was my granddad. I guess she like opened her phone. Oh, see, no, I'm not going to talk to her. That's what y'all. That's how people get killed. Because I know it's there, but I'm also going to mind my business. Because if I'm like, all right, this is not your house, you got to get out. Who's to say they like, this is my house? See, that's the problem. That's what's wrong. You don't hurt me, I don't hurt you. A little scratch in there, like I said, could be a cat. My cat's, I don't know. But could be Nelson toenail. But I'm not doing that. The black cup, right? I'm not about to see. That's the money in business. Like, I know it's there, and I'm telling you my story, but I'm not about to do nothing extra to try to get rid of something and I don't know what it's capable of. That's your problem. Mind your business. That's what's wrong. I'm okay. I have no fear. I wouldn't do that either. See, you like, wait a minute. I'm not about to irritate it. That's what. But yeah, you guys are great. I don't know. I think that's all I have to share. Now I am gonna do, like I said, a makeup collection. Oh, April play. Let's do April Sephora play first before I go. The bag says make it snappy. Here's our paper of everything in it. So, what we got? I did see these things last month, but I forgot what I got. So, all right, let's go. First thing is Dr. Dennis Gross, Fight Wrinkles While You Sleep. You're never too old to fight. I mean, never too young to fight wrinkles. Although I don't purposely look for anti-wrinkle things, but I don't purposely avoid them either. So this is the, oh crap, this is the Ferulic plus Retinol Wrinkle Recovery Peel. I have one peel that I use, and I forgot who it's by. It's in the bathroom. And I do it for the satisfaction factor. So we got 2 little samples of peel. Then we have Living Proof. I heard they were really good. I can't remember, like I'll get a sample pack of something. And if it's like in arm's reach, I'll put it in my hair, you know, or use it or whatever. But I haven't bought any full-size items of this brand to try them out. But I heard they were really good. Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Styling Treatment. 5-in-1 styling treatment. This all in the dress yes, I can. This all-encompassing styling treatment adds volume, strength, and mega shine while fighting frizz in one simple step. So that's just a hair shine treatment. I also haven't used any hair products other than my braid stuff. So then we have a lot of skincare this month. This is Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For No Filter Mattifying Primer and Complexion Perfector. A vitamin C concentrated serum. Where are we? That brightens smooth skin while visibly reduces signs of aging. See, these are those things. This is not enough for me to see the changes in it, but a quick moisturizer, if I got to grab for it, I grab for it. That's kind of what I do with some of the things from Sephora Play. That's like, it's like a small, this is not even enough to try to know if I like it or not. You got to try it a few times to know if you like it. But again, I don't throw it away because it's like, all right, I reach for things on the go and quickly, and so, I don't know, but it's cute. Whatever. 2 makeup items we have. This is Makeup Forever Ultra HD Perfector Blurring Skin Tint with Sunscreen. A weightless skin tint that blurs and protects skin. Why it's picture perfect? I'll show it to you. Hold on. This innovative skin tint lies in the beautiful middle ground between BB cream and foundation. It blurs imperfections, moisturizes skin, contains SPF 25, and provides just enough tint for sheer to medium coverage. But the shade, though, let's see. Shade 10. Oh, it might work. There we go. It's darker than I thought it was going to be. Let me open it up. Huh. So it's a skin tint. Yeah, vitamin C products do work well, but that's just not enough to know. Oh, yeah, it's a dark shade. Okay. Yeah, no. For skin tint, like tinted moisturizer type of thing. Okay. All right. All right. Because I don't like when I rarely get like face complexion products, but in any sample, you get a complexion product and it's not. Y'all know the struggle with the shades. I ain't even gonna get into it. All right, and then the next one is the Buxom. I love Buxom. Plump Up the Volume Full On Plumping Lip Polish. And this is in the shade Celeste. And Buxom lip products are really, really good. Not even just for the plumping factor, but they're just really good. However, I think I have the shade Celeste. I'm not going to swatch it. This will go to someone else. This box is kind of meh. I'm not gonna like cancel it over this because you get some good ones, you get some bad ones. I'm definitely excited about the skin tint because if I like this is something I can get full size. Also, the mattifying primer, cannot have enough mattifying primer. And the Buxom, I would have enjoyed this too, but I already have this shade, so I'm not knocking them for that. How would they know that? So that's that one. Yeah, and the May one is at my mom's house, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, so now I have the lovely task of cleaning and organizing this crap. It's the life. The life. You guys. Yeah, so thanks for going live. Hour and a half exactly. We're getting there. We're getting there with this timing. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Videos will be back up. Hopefully I can get them up this week. Just like I said, technical difficulties. But I will be back live hopefully next weekend. That's a 3-day weekend, so I don't see why next weekend I can't. I'm hanging with you guys. And we'll do some things. Stay tuned for some videos because they're exciting. Once I get them up, they'll be exciting. I love y'all. Oh, the dress. Sorry. Almost forgot. Could you do an update on the dress? So with working and everything, I have not had time to do the next step. I am still making the dress, and I was just talking to myself this weekend. Tell brother-in-law I said, hey, I will. Love you too. This weekend, I hope to purchase the tool to make the skirt, and you'll see another update coming up soon. I do have the petticoat, and that's all pretty much I have right now. It's just that working, I just didn't have no time, but summer, I'm going to have more time, and so yeah, stay tuned for more videos. I'm only making the bottom part. I'm going to buy a top part. Oh. All right, you guys. Love you. Bye.